to record. She can record it.
Okay, I'm recording.
Oh, that's cool. Um,
And then if it gives me a link, I can post that on our group page too. So
oh,
it's
cool.
being recorded.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm sorry, Cal. I meant to actually do a book review. Something I picked up. Actually, I'm getting a little alarmed. I go to Half Price Books, and the number of paranormal books is getting fewer and fewer. The shelf's pretty bare, which is first time I've seen that since I've been going there. But one thing that might be worth picking up, the Weezer Guide to the Field Guide to the Paranormal. Basically, it's a small pocket dictionary of paranormal terms. It's almost more useful if you're talking to a normie and you had to. They say, "Well, what's this or what's that?" You can pull it up. It's got a good a lot of good definitions.
That's
Like
funny because that's on my wish list for my Kindle.
oh, the Weezer Field Guide to
Uh-huh.
Paranormal. Okay, cool. Well, all right.
But I ended
Um,
up buying Nick Groff's book instead.
oh well, yeah, he's got a great one. Also, the best one though, I've got the Encyclopedia of the Unusual. I picked it up again at half price for about $8. Discovered it's like a $70 book online, but
Oh, wow.
yeah, I lucked out. But so the thing with Audacity, I checked the most recent version is the one I've got. It's build 2.4.2.
Oh God,
And
I don't even know what version I have, but we'll
oh
figure it
well,
out.
when you open it, let me one second. Let me go ahead and
I'm not. I'm really because I'm recording this. I just want to follow along,
oh
and
sure,
then I'll
okay,
follow along differently when I'm doing it on my own. But right now, I just want to focus on what you're doing.
got it. Okay, well let's see. Well, share screen. So okay, so that's one of I've got several Audacity sessions up um, to uh, to check your version. If you go here under help, you got about Audacity. So you see 2.4.2. And also there's extra, not everything comes with all the plugins. So you want to make sure you go to the website and do the plugins. Now this is a piece of audio. We're talking about how the things make conversation. This is the end of a investigation we did in uh, yeah, it was a Bellevue, and so we're just what you're hearing now. Leslie and Cassandra in the kitchen. We're packing up our equipment, but we're still leaving the recorders running, and we actually have the presence say something. So when I hear something like this, so this one's actually been processed. I was trying to find the raw data, but it's part of like a hour and a half file. So instead of trying to clip that out again, we'll just use this. So uh,
save it before we disconnect.
Yeah, good point. I'll do that right now. Now, can you guys hear that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't know if it's coming through my headset or if it's coming through the.
No, yeah, wait.
I'm not wearing headphones and I can hear it.
Okay, well, I'm wearing headphones. Okay, well, so what happened here is that here Cassie talking, and then toward the end, right in here, you have it's telling us that we're packing up, and a voice said thank you, or at least that's what I hear. So. Lisa, what you're talking about, what you're concerned about is how to identify and isolate this stuff. So, what I
Okay,
do,
so
yeah,
had that EVP come in and somebody starts talking when the EVP starts talking, how do you isolate that person's voice and get rid of it so you can hear what's underneath it more clearly?
exactly. That's the trick. Or actually, there's a different. Instead of starting with this one, I actually looked at a couple that you did post on the. Let's see.
Oh, I can give you 500 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, thinking about this could be like a whole YouTube like series where somebody sends you in an EVP and you'd be like, well, this is how you clear it up. You know, we could
pretty
like
much.
do that for multiple people.
Yeah. So this is actually one of yours. This was off of the. I went and got it off of the Facebook site.
That's fine.
Uh, sorry, wrong one. There was a better one that I thought we could try drilling down and see if we can actually get something out of for you. 1 second. Um, I've got like about 10 of these opened up. And when it's screen sharing, I have to every different window I have to identify that particular window.
Yeah, good luck.
No, I do. I got it. So here we go. So this is So you were asking other people, I think it was Ashley, to try to identify, because there seems to be something in here. So we've got how to isolate it from the background noise. So you can hear just the tail end of like someone speaking in here. So the first thing I'll do, so I isolate that bit. And what we want to do now is get rid of the other noise. So that's when we go to the effects. So the first thing I'll always do is noise reduction. And so we got, and the noise reduction is much nicer in this version. Okay, and
Yeah, I think you have to highlight the noise profile first, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. So you get the noise profile, and that's what I had selected here, and then you go back to noise reduction again, and okay, so that's, so you see that cut out a lot of the louder stuff. Sometimes though we're getting rid of. See, now I'm not hearing a voice in there, so sometimes you actually get rid of what you want to. So it's an experiment. So hit or miss. So in that case, then one of the things I felt that helps a lot, graphic equalizer. So the graphic equalizer, see, this is down. The stuff we want to hear is down here.
Yeah.
And the stuff we don't want to hear is up here. So if you just start putting the sliders down, so let's.
Wait a minute. Where'd you? Okay, this is the graphic
under effects, graphic EQ.
Okay.
And so this is actually, I mean, we do high end filter, low end filter, but this one's actually, I like it because it's a bit more targeted, because we can actually say, okay, all of these
I like it.
upper frequencies. I wish there was a way for me to just grab, and I mean, you can actually, it's probably easier to slide the whole
drag
thing.
Drag them and move them all
up.
at the same time.
But okay, so in this case, so I'm leaving everything from about 50 hertz on down untouched, trying to just turn off or just,
I think you can do the same thing with the filters. It's just you type in the
range
frequency you don't want.
Yeah.
That might be an easier way to do it than this, but yeah, this is.
Well, I mean, I actually want to learn how to do it this way, so I know how to be more precise about it. So if there's shortcuts later on, I will learn those. I don't hear anything at all.
Yeah, it's pretty silent.
Yeah. So again, it's.
Well, now you can amplify this, right?
Well, but what this is telling us is maybe this is someone talking in the background, not an AVP then.
Oh yeah, it could be a higher frequency.
Yeah, so in that case, there's the noise going on. It sounded initially like there was something there, but now once we do, so we go in there and.
Could you check how to do the spectrum thing where it turns it into a spectrum? It's all colorful and stuff. It shows the different frequencies.
Oh, boy, it's been a while since I've done that. That was.
I was wondering if it would show up on there. Maybe
well, that's the display. That was the.
You had to do it on the left side of the little wave, where it says, okay, go down. It's down, down, down. Okay, to the left. Left, up, 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 up. Right there. Down, down, to the right. Yeah, that thing. Click that maybe. And do spectrogram.
Yeah.
All right. Now I gotta move this. So it looks like, I mean, if you just look at it, you can kind of see in that section, there is some low level stuff. but there's also some
Yeah.
high level stuff. So you could kind of tell if it's that first one or if it's the second one. The second one looks like it's higher level, and then the first one's lower level.
Yeah, it's a stereo view. So the Berks of the stereo view, you got the waveform and the spectrum. Okay, so that one maybe not as useful. So let's go back to.
Okay, so here's my question, and I'm just going to
Yes.
throw this out there.
Sure.
How do we know if it's an EVP? Because when we hear something as a softer voice, as like, how do we know that it's not like an EVP whispering, or how do I know that it's not a kid from the house next door that I'm just hearing softly?
Oh yeah, no, that's a good question too. But yeah,
How
the
do I
problem
know that
is,
it's not Hauser's kid crying or something next door, or it's not an EVP of the kids in the house crying?
I think you should be able to tell from the frequency, like we're just looking at. Like he said,
Well,
you
that would be
eliminate.
great. And if I had access to LaveLab, that's the kind of thing that I would be able to do.
well, yeah.
And you should be able to do it in here too.
Oh yeah. Let's see with the.
And for years, I've been wanting to do this.
Oh yeah. As you can see, I've got a lot of.
And I've got hundreds of them that I either
yeah.
want to validate or verify or rule out.
See, I think I tried that once. It wasn't too satisfactory. So we had, but yeah, you got the different like analyzed. This one always disappoints me because I was hoping for more of a. Yeah, this is. I mean, it's plot the spectrum. It's like, well, great, we see the spectrum of the whole thing, but you can tell as you look at it. So the this is showing us what's.
I don't want to know a range it's in. I want to know the exact level that it's at.
Yeah.
You can like I think you can highlight a section and it might just tell you for that section. So yeah, try
Oh sure. So that where it says thank you.
Yeah, see what they have there. If that's low level or if that's higher level, maybe.
Yeah, this is the one I already started processing it. So in that case.
Yeah, see what that says on the plot spectrum.
Well, I see, because it's still basically doing the whole.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
So what I would do is I would clip out the part that you want to do and then only work with that section of it. I wouldn't have the whole file up. I would take a clip of that section, but then you get into, does it work better if you're using a WAV file or an MP3 file?
Yeah, that's true. This one is I have it both as a WAV. This one has a WAV and an MP3. WAV file, MP3 is compressed, so WAV files are almost for drilling down dynamically are almost always going to be better. But the trouble is, some of my Sony recorders only record as an MP3. So even if you turn them into a WAV file, it's basically a wave of a compressed file. So it's
exactly
not the best. But let's see.
I literally was running out of room on my hard drive. So I went through and, like, as I was moving things over to my backup drive, I changed everything to MP3 files just so I can have room. Because otherwise,
you have to.
I'm going to end up with 50 backup drives.
Yeah, you can't have a pocket recorder that goes all night. I mean, that PC, the Tascam I've got. Good Christ! I mean, one.
Oh, I
one
did
file.
have those.
Yeah.
And I just was running out of room.
Yeah, I mean I mean, you've got 128 gig chip in the thing, and it's and you're running out. It's terrible.
Especially when you do 50 investigations a year, you just can't store it all.
I mean, hard drives are getting pretty cheap though. Like you can get 4 terabytes for like $80.
That's true.
And that's great if you only do 1 or 2 investigations a year, then you can store all that.
4 terabytes? You use that up?
Some of the files that I had were like literally probably like 4 or 5 gigs for just like one file on one recorder.
Oh, can you see this, Lisa?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I found. Yeah, this is the tool. So the one thing, you've got a for again. This thing was. Yeah, this is no. This is under back under effects.
Okay, yeah.
I just scroll down. So the thing is that this is that you got to understand this program is originally, when you read the website, they're all about making music and not paranormal investigation. So that's what these tools are for. Like everything else we use is all repurposed. But one of the things that is, I think, is very useful, they want to the
voice remover.
vocal removers, because you see they want to remove vocals.
So you can just have like the music track without the lyrics in there. Okay.
And so it's going to remove from like 500 to 2000. So this one I thought was kind of useful. So Cassie was talking originally. So I hit this.
Save it before
No, she's still there. No.
Save it before we disconnect.
That didn't really work, did it? 1 second. I did it before, and it turned everything was kind of a.
Don't you have to highlight the area that you want to remove first?
Yeah, I selected the whole thing.
Okay. I don't see anything selected. That's why I asked.
I did.
Okay, I see it on top now.
Yeah, see.
Got it.
Control all. So yeah. So then vocal remover. Okay, so remove vocals. This is what I've been trying to work with, this isolate vocals, but
I have a very bad habit of accidentally saving, so I always create an original file and then make a copy of it and only work with the copy.
Oh, it does that for you. If there's a setting, you can make it do that automatically. So every time you open something up, it saves the original. That's so. Okay.
Oh.
That's what I was looking for. Okay, so that again, but that's okay. So everything below 25 hertz is gone, but now we don't hear our voice again. So let's go back and try that again.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
But yeah, that's
you can see stuff over there.
Yeah, I mean, there's still things there, but see, that's what gets me right, because this right here, this was. Because you see that, so the voice is gone, but you can see that area where they said thank you. You're still seeing some wave files, just not. It's hard to hear now. 1 second.
Okay, like one of the big things that I really want to do is anybody who's ever reviewed audio know that at Velisca, when that goddamn heater or air conditioner is running.
Yes.
I would rather stick toothpicks in my eye than listen to 6 hours of audio of a freaking air conditioner running upstairs.
Oh, well, that's
easy. I want to get rid of that sound so I can hear what's being said underneath it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we've done that. Yeah, this is, you can do that. That's much easier. 1 second.
Because if you want 60 hours of it, I can give it to you to play with.
Yeah, no, for that's the effect. That's the noise reduction again. You sample. So for that one, you go in and you sample the air conditioner. You got to find a point where the air conditioner is the only thing playing. Sample that.
Hours of it
and
in
that
an empty
removes
house.
it. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you sample 1 minute of the air conditioner, then you select the whole file, and it takes it all out.
Beautiful.
That's what we did with Carl, Sandra, and I were there, and Cassie was hearing the thing. So yeah, you hit. It was. I was amazed at this one for something that's a mechanical, rhythmical thing. Now, like for human voices, it doesn't work. I've tried to use it to remove voices. It doesn't happen. But if it's a mechanical, repetitive sound on the same frequency and the same tempo, you get a good sample of it, and it can go and remove that.
Hours of the cricket chirping in the basement at Edinburgh.
Well, you see, something more organically, a cricket chirp won't be as easy because it's going to it's going to be random times. But we can still pretty much get the frequency of the cricket and get rid of that. But so that's what you want to do, is play with the with these controls for the vocal remover. So that's remove vocals, but
that's awesome.
You see, that got rid of everything.
So
that's that's a little so that just keeping it wide open. It's not a smart. It's not a AI, you have to tune it right to
No,
do
that's
what you
fine.
want.
I have time to play with it. I just need to know the steps
Oh, yeah.
to do it.
Yep. So
Yeah, I'm loving it.
so let's go like to let's take it down to like 50 hertz. Or 1 second. Let's reset. No, I did it before. 1 second. Yeah. You see again, that's just, it's eliminating everything, and we don't want that. So back to this is the
Save it before we disconnect.
Yeah, good point. I'll do that right now.
so actually, okay. So we heard the voice in there. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with this.
Yeah, is that already edited, or is that
this one's already edited? Unfortunately, I was trying to find the raw thing, because so this is actually I've already gone in and done noise reduction and things on it.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I'm like, it looks like it's been worked with.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We got.
Is it just better with the raw file?
Yeah, that's the thing. The raw files. I tried to find the raw files like an hour. Let me jump in there. See.
No, that's
take one more
fine.
stamp. I'll take one more dive at it. We've got. Let's see. Come on. It's got to wake up. It's on an external hard drive. For some reason, it has to wake the drive up every time. Yeah, plasmith is actually, that's let's see. Yeah, see, that's the raw audio from one of the PX333s. But we got a lot of this is the house where I actually heard some things spoken out loud, which was amazing. So one, I think I showed you that, where we were asking questions and the answer seemed to be delayed by about like 40 seconds. So we're asking a question, and then we get asked the next question, then the first question gets answered, then the second question got answered. So when I re-edited them, so when I slid the time of the EVPs to the questions together, then you could we got actual question answer. But let's see if I can remember.
When you synced everything together.
Yep.
Okay. And sometimes it can actually have very little
I'm a horticulturist.
Okay. I'm talking with the clients here.
Are you sharing your screen?
I thought I had. I guess not. 1
You're
second.
still stuck on the old one.
Oh, whoops. 1 second. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking at now.
You know, I try to say whenever I leave, you're not allowed to follow me. You know, I would say to myself in the garage before I walked to the door, I'd say, it's garage. It got a little dicey there for a while, but I think I got that.
Yeah, this is the one we're talking.
Handled, where I'm more knowledgeable of who I let take a ride. I ain't paying for gas. That's right.
While we bring the infrasound device, you see, we've got things kind of like the
Yeah, it's I hate hearing my own voice. 1 second.
So the frequency feeds off this stuff, but the impression of consciousness is more helped by our office.
No, that's we were talking about what we can do to help them. So this is later in the investigation.
The effects of waking up, like.
Not that I can remember now. That's like really kind of caught my attention as not normal. But I mean, I'm sure there was a few times. I mean, but I don't know exactly. Yeah, you'd have to write it down.
Yeah, that's probably I didn't really get. I should have had more of a. I found the.
We always do sometimes we always.
Let me stop that. So I normally I cluster the you know, raw data along with the evidence files together. So I should have been able to just jump in there and get to them, but of course it's nothing's ever when you come to it. 1 second. Let's. Oh, here's one. This might help. 1 second. So talking. So I narrate as I'm walking along with the video, and the girl in this house, they were always freaked out because like she'd go outside and she was talking to her mom on the cell phone, and her mom said, "Who's that whispering?" And so she was thrilled when I caught this.
Once I get it fixed.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise there. Yeah, see, so I'm like, I'm walking from the cellar up to this house. I was talking on the walkie-talkie.
Once I get it fixed.
Okay, so like it's easy to hear with headphones, but there's another voice that starts whispering here. See, do you hear that whispering? It's hard to, so let's see if we can clarify this a little bit.
Yeah, I can hear something in there.
Okay, so first thing, let's go to effects. Yeah, because so as I was going in and out, when I cleared it up, you can hear there's like something either with me or there's something, and you can never quite make it. I could never quite make it out, but you could definitely make out that it's a voice whispering, which is better than you could do right there. And so, I mean, sometimes even the best clarification, it's a class C or worse EVP, but if there's definitely something there now, if you have the video of this, fortunately I had a video camera, I'm all by myself. So I'm walking up out of a cellar and doing, it's a 3/4, just around, like the cellar's on the south side of the house and the back door is on the east side of the house. So I'm doing a walk around and also going upstairs and up a hill. And we're outside. Jack, actually, it was fairly, you know, it was toward this time of year too, so there wasn't a lot of people out there. And when I play it back, I mean, there's nobody else there talking to me or that you should be able to hear. So let's go to, first thing we want to do is let's do I found out when you read the definitions, the low pass filter and high pass filter aren't necessarily what they seem to be, because the low pass filter means that like it keeps the low stuff. So let's see that. Okay, so that was a low pass filter on that. And as you can see now, so the high end stuff drops out, and low pass means it's accentuating or trying to leave it to low. So that time now you're hearing something, not me. And so with the effect, and with things like a low pass filter, you can do it more than once. So if I do it again, and then this is where I would go in there and like go to now this is one of the spectral edit parametric equalizer. That one needs that one is part of the equalizer. So let's go back to just graphic equalizer. Okay, so you guys hear that or see that?
Yeah, I see it. It's kind of quiet now, though.
Okay, so now we can.
Mike, check your messenger. I just sent you an EVP that I want you to do this on.
Okay.
One of mine, so it's just the way I would use it.
Okay.
And it's just one that Laura had just posted recently from like 2014.
Okay.
And actually, I will go through since still have it up since I just found it on here. And this is her description. She said, Velisca 2014. This is in the parlor around 1:15 a.m. Present were Laura, Tom, Anthony, Alicia, and Morgan. The first voice you hear is Alicia, and then myself, who is Laura. Then Anthony says, mm-hmm. Then Morgan speaks. If you listen to around the 15 to 16-second mark in Audacity, when I loop it, I hear, and then she tells me what she hears, but I want you guys to tell me what you think it is.
Gotcha.
Are you feeling that?
Yeah. Well, I see it here in the message, but I'm not sure how it's going to let me see if it.
You should be able to copy it over. Just right mouse click and save the file.
I'm going to save as. And it's trying to save the Facebook HTML. What the hell? 1 second.
No, we send each other those files all the time. You should be able to like save it as an MP3 or save it as a WAV file.
Out of the messenger?
Yeah.
It's trying to save Facebook itself. It's not isolating the file for me. Move, reply. Can you try emailing it to me?
Yeah, go back to that same messenger and give me your email address.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you go onto the file itself and right mouse click, you should be able to save as.
That's right. I mean, I'm clicking the play.
I mean, like on the numbers is how I was doing it. Okay, I'm copying your email address now and I'm sending it to you.
Yay, technical difficulties.
Yeah. Well, let's just, I'll show you what's happening here. Let me see if I can share
While I'm doing that, you continue what you're doing because I'm still recording you.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, well, back to it. So, anyway, 1 sec. Okay, so anyway, I've amplified it now. And yeah, so let's see, preview. Maybe you should try. Sometimes I try to just change the tempo a wee bit. It's a bit much. Change the tempo by like 20%. See if it makes more. So now. Okay, so now let's see. Take the graphic equalizer. We're going to pump.
Okay, mine says that it went through to you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I was clicking on it and I mean it'll play it, but when I clicked it, it just wanted.
It's not a big deal as long as you get it. That's fine.
So I went back to the graphic equalizer and I actually shoved the lower spectrum up. Nah, not good. Sometimes that'll.
Oh.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So it's. But anyway, but it's just.
I think it was just like a 2.3 meg file that I just sent you, so it's not a big one.
Okay. Yep.
Just a little 15-second clip.
But
But yeah, we're all arguing about what it's actually saying.
okay.
And what Laura's hearing and what I'm hearing are two different things because apparently we hear things in different frequencies.
Oops. Helps if I click on my email and not my Microsoft Word. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I'm amazed my Microsoft Outlook is still. If Outlook started encountering some sort of problem, I actually ran a Microsoft diagnostic thing all night last night. It seems to have cleared it up. Okay, so here we go. Unknown Whisper and Parlor Wave. Excellent. Okay, so save that puppy. Come on. Here we go.
It's entirely possible that it was originally an MP3 file, but anytime that you clip out of Audacity, it automatically changes it to a WAV file. So who knows how it's been converted and how it, like you were saying before, it's probably a WAV file based off of.
Yeah, there's degradation, but I mean,
file.
yeah.
But you'll get the gist of it.
Oh, sure. 1 second. Okay. So back to Audacity, let's open up that new file.
Kyle, while Michael's doing that,
Mhm.
do you have a master list of all of the equipment that the group has purchased?
For the recent one, yeah.
No, like all of it all together.
No. I have multiple separate lists.
I would like to know what is available for use and what the group has purchased and what we're allowed to borrow.
Yeah, I can work on that.
Okay, so here's your file, Lisa. So
EVP is around the 15, 16 mark.
okay, where's the EVP, you think?
Between the 15 and 16 mark, according to Laura.
Okay.
Hold on, let me go back and read what she said again. She said, oh, come on, I don't want to do that. I just fat fingered my own computer. The first voice is Alicia, then you hear Laura, then Anthony says, and then Morgan says something. Listen at 15 to 16 seconds in Audacity. When I loop it, I hear this or this or something along those lines. But then I told her that I hear something different, and now
on the
we're
conference,
like going
Sean.
back and forth.
Right, well, come on in and say hey. Oh, well, sorry, actually, I'm not on camera right now. I got my screen shared, but yeah, Sean's here. He's just asking about this. No, just bring all the stuff off the stairs into the room here. We just got to get it organized. Gaming it at 4, so we're gonna need a fire pretty soon. Yeah, that's why I love this time of year. Time for the wood burning stove. Love it. That's why we. Oh, okay. Well, be careful. That's why we have. That's why you're talking about air filters. That's why I've got one in the game room there because it's to keep the soot out of the house. Okay, so we've got. Can you guys see that? Do y'all see the WAV file?
Yeah.
Okay. So all right. So this is where they said the range.
Can you maximize that? Because so I don't get as much of your desktop.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's
yeah.
all right.
I didn't know how much it looked like it was doing the screen alone, and I didn't realize you were getting the desktop on it. Sorry. Okay, so
I'm not hearing it through my computer. Are you hearing it, Mike?
There's a very little. I mean, because so if we go back to here, I mean, you get so you see it's playing. You hear that, right?
Yeah. If I was wearing headphones, I'd probably hear it better.
Yeah, so with the headphones. So the first thing, let's.
I hear something.
So I'm playing a different part now. I'm trying to see if I can get a.
I've got my cat snoring on one side of me and my dog snoring on the other side of me, and my heater's going. So
Gotcha. Got it. Okay. Well, first thing I'm going to do, let's go ahead and try to remove whatever background hum or noise that is. Every house has, you know, like the heater
electric.
going or something. So noise reduction, I'm going to get that noise profile, and then I'm going to remove it from the latter half here. So now let me get rid of that and let's see what we hear. Virtually nothing. Okay, so
There's a couple blips on there, but I can't
Yeah.
hear what it's saying.
I can't hear anything either. So it's I've got earphones on. So yeah, I understand there seems to be a hum, kind of a hum of a voice.
Yeah, I hear something.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go and excuse me. So God, I don't know why I'm getting a cough here. Okay. Vocal remover. So we'll just
Yeah, this isn't necessarily a voice that needs to get cut out.
yeah. So in that case, let's just go ahead and
Find you a better example.
in this case, see, it seems to be gosh dang it, sort of a I'm going to do a high pass filter and get rid of the low stuff because it seems to be a higher sound that we're hearing here. So let's go. 1 second. High pass filter. Okay. Let's leave it at the default. Play it again. Nope. So back again. It's all just hit and miss.
I definitely hear talking.
Yeah, something.
I'm gonna send you a different example.
Oh, it's good. Well, let's go ahead and let's amplify that. So I did a low pass filter, and you can still hear something there, but it's whoops. Why did we do that? Why did it do that? 1 second. It doesn't want to let me go up further. Let's see. Just trying to get to amplify, you stupid thing. Come on. Oh. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but anyway, so amplify.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's not okay. Okay. Yeah, the camera's on, so okay, let's see. Yeah, it's unfortunately it's sometimes the stuff's so intertwined, it's hard not to be destructive.
I'm sending you another one right now. It's actually still loading.
Okay.
It's like 2 meg, but this one has more of our voices in it.
Okay. Well,
and the voices are pretty distinctive, so it's probably a better example to work with. All right, it's gone. It's done.
alrighty. Jumping into. There we go.
And what she wrote about this was Belisca 2014. This is the parlor around 7:37 p.m. This occurs at about 10 seconds before the video I posted yesterday containing the anomaly. The point in question is about 5.5 seconds immediately after my chuckle. She hears, and I'm not going to tell you what she hears. You guys.
It's a you can get on the Zoom meeting, babe. Okay. What? Sorry, but yeah, sorry. Oh, Cassie and Sean are behind me now. I was gonna say, well, you guys want to go get some? Well, we were gaming at 4. If you hurry and get back. Okay. Oh no, I got the lunch meats upstairs. It's all the meat's all in the meat drawer upstairs. Yeah, it's all upstairs. All right. So all right, so let's open up this file, Unknown Whisper Parlor 1.
This one is like, yeah, it's the 737 file.
Actually, that's the one. That's one we already had. 1 second.
Oh, you're still on the old one. Okay.
Yeah, that's 1 second.
fine.
Let's don't talk parlor 1. That's what we want. Make sure I got the right.
After this one, if you want, I can go over some of that new paranormal
Oh,
equipment.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So okay. So I'm hearing something in here.
Yep.
In this case, that's pretty quiet. So this is going to be just start with amplify.
And that's what I did. I went through with the amplify, and then I ran the high pass, low pass. I would like to know what hertz level that's coming in at.
Or where it's okay. Well, let me go back and let's see.
And is that one of us whispering, or is that an EVP? No, nobody's talking to you. My dog heard the dog bark, and now my dog.
Shelby. Shelby, stop it.
My dog woke from a dead sleep, and he's darting his head around.
Oh, yeah,
Look at
that's
that, Mom. I'll protect you.
yeah. No, that's my cute little 100-pound golden retriever shepherd mix.
My 90-pound black lab will start howling and whining when he hears the Sarah McLachlan commercials come on TV because the puppies are in trouble.
Oh, yeah. I wondered. We got her from the pound, and I know Shelby was a mom. I never knew before, but then somebody sent me a video. They thought it was a cute puppy video, but this was like a just born puppy, and it's squealing. And I put that, and suddenly Shelby's right there. She's looking at the screen, and she's got a very worried look on her face. So she heard that, and she's like, puppy in trouble. I thought, yeah, that's a mom.
My dog does that too, but very empathic. But I mean, like he'll do the same thing if Katie's upset about something. He won't let anybody get between her and anything else.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, so let's see. So what we want to, let's take a look at this.
How do you pinpoint the hertz range?
Well, again, it's the lower to higher. So in this case, for the spectrum view, what we're looking for is the hot stuff down on the bottom.
Yeah.
And I wish we could, one of those, I wish we could like visually just go in and cut like the top half off. That would be great. But
I think you can change the scale on that too, so you can see clearer where exactly everything is. But that'd have to be investigated too. I mean, yeah, that helps a little bit.
Yeah.
You can see if it's below 1,000. Below. You're really interested below 100.
Yeah. So it's but I'm thinking if we just there's a one I saw was a visual editor. It's another piece of software I used, and it was interesting, but Audacity just strikes me as the better overall thing. So
it's
back
much
to
more user friendly.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so
not as good as WavePad though, or WaveLab, or whatever the hell the other one is.
Oh, that the one thing, yeah, for Prism, what's his face, Kenny, outlay about 400 or about $400.
Yeah, we have it.
Oh, you have it?
No, know, I don't have it.
Oh,
I would
no.
like it. I
It's,
know somebody who does have it, and it
it
would
was,
be great to be able to use it.
well, it was cute. I mean, it's like a nice little graphic thing, but it really didn't really get any extra results. It's something you use to look cool on a website, but it didn't strike me as we weren't getting better evidence with it. So for $400, I want it to be able to push a button, and I hear nothing but EVP. So screw that. Anyway, see, I'm tempted to do some noise reduction there, but then that we might lose what we want. 1 second. So back to.
You can run the high pass filter, can't you, and get rid of that top stuff?
Yeah.
I
Let's
see
see.
Ashley and Kyle typing stuff, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that on our page? What is that? Or is that in this group chat?
The Zoom stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
He sent me all the equipment that was in the original Go bag. So I got all that, and then I got all this new stuff. I just need to make a list of the stuff at UNO for the
I'm in recording mode, so I can't
Oh,
bounce around.
no problem.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so
I'll make a list online, so no worries.
Okay.
Like Google Sheets or something.
Just put the same messages that you did. Can you just copy and paste them onto our page, our private page?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Thank you.
yes. It's not bringing anything out. 1 second. Need to move us over somewhere. 1 second.
I'm really glad I'm recording this because I'll be able to go back and like follow along with you better.
No, just
right now everything that I'm seeing is blurry, and I'm, like I said, like 10 hours of sleep in the last 3 days.
Oh,
Probably not
sorry.
helping.
Yeah. So I'm re-isolating the so the patch you want to listen to. As far as we load up, I've loaded like every plugin I could find for this thing, and so it's like the table's so big that for some reason, as I try to go upward.
And that's something else I'll probably need to do.
Yeah, you can do that from their website. They've got it all. There's actually a bunch of you. If you search for Audacity, there's multiple sites out there. So when you do like Amplify tries to bring you quiet stuff up to like middle range. So when we do that, so it did it a little bit too much. So
what version are you running?
Okay, so I'm going to Effect. I'm hitting Amplifier, but you see it defaults.
No, what version of Audacity are you using? I've got 2.02.
Oh, 2.4.2.
Okay, so I've got an older version of it.
Yeah, go to audacity.com, download it because it's got some extras. But so I'm gonna step down the amplification a little bit and try that. Let's see how that sounds. See, now that's not distorted.
You're not losing any integrity.
No, but I'm not really hearing.
But I'm not hearing it. I mean, I couldn't hear it anyway when you played it through this.
Yeah, so.
That's all right. At least I know the steps now.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it could be just paired audio. So maybe there's not a voice there. And when it's really, down like that, we think we hear it. But then you go to take a closer look. And yes, I'm hearing like sounds of curious clicking or dripping. I don't know. What is that? I wonder.
Yeah, it sounds like water or something.
Yeah, it does.
It's in the Velisca house. There's no water running. But
It
it's
could be-
entirely possible that
well,
the air
it's-
conditioner's running.
It's also could be an artifact. 1 second, I gotta talk, hey guys. So I've already got. If you want to get some different type of bread, I've got pumpernickel bread, wheat bread. I've got chicken. I've got roast beef, which is expensive. I got. I didn't get ham. I got chicken roast.
Yeah,
beef.
they got some good eats over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about food, Beacom.
Sorry about that. I got the rest of the clan getting ready to forge out into the wild.
Yeah, you're making me hungry talking about your expensive roast beef. Shut up.
Oh well, yeah, that was I normally I have a game group that comes over a little bit, and one of my the game master gets off work and comes straight here. Now either we can wait for her to go get something to eat, get it, and so we all sit around twiddling our thumbs, or we feed her and she comes and we game immediately. So that that's our plan.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so I trying to find something different because hot dogs and cheap stuff. I mean, so it was went to Baker's, and man, the price of roast beef has gone way up.
Yeah, what game are you playing?
But we're back to classic. Dungeons and Dragons online.
Gotcha.
It's wild. Yeah, I've been gaming since '82, and all the stuff my buddies and I talk about. Say, man, we need a computer program to take care of all this stuff. They built it. They, honest to God, went out. It's all a cloud server now. So the game master and all the game sheets. So we all have our tablets here.
Okay, nerd.
Yeah, it tracks your damage in real time. If your condition changes, wherever the GM can change your condition. So, for example, if you've been cursed and nobody else knows it, suddenly it's on your sheet. But instead of like in the old days, like, okay, this person's got a curse, but nobody's supposed to know that, so don't act like it. And it's like, hard to do. Now it's like you don't know.
Your nerd level's way above mine. You're talking above my head.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, yeah, it's a genie anyway. But okay, so in this, I gotta tell you, I'm not really hearing a voice in that section. It's
I will tell you that Laura clearly hears don't talk, and what I heard was her talk.
well, maybe.
Well,
Okay.
that's what I put at first, and then I said I hear ask if I feel pain.
Well,
No, that's a different one. Never mind.
I'm thinking maybe I got the wrong, because I think maybe the stuff starts at farther back here. Let's try this.
No.
Okay.
Laura hears.
Okay.
Laura hears don't talk. I hear her talk, and it's right at about 5.5 seconds.
Yeah. So see, I was looking in the wrong section.
Yeah.
So now because I hear that.
No, you're where you're doing it is you're too far out. Go between 5 and 6.
Well, 5's here.
Yeah.
And this is so that's
you're starting 5. It right where the thing is. You're missing the beginning of it.
Oh, so you want me to go further back?
Yes. Just
okay.
Only highlight between 5 and 6 because it's right in there.
Oh, between 5 and 6. Okay. Well, there's something. Yeah, there's another noise right there.
Well, and there's one that you can actually hear, but it's immediately after she chuckles. Yeah. She chuckles and then it's boom right there. So it's right at the 5.5 second mark. You don't have you're too far past it now.
Okay. Well, see, I am hearing things past the 6. So I'm going to bring this a little bit farther out. Yeah. See, it's up. You see, don't talk. It goes to about right.
Yeah.
And we're still getting the tail end of some other noise here. So let me back that
up.
up.
Laura said something, but it's right after she says it.
Okay, so let's go see if we can boost that up a little bit. So first, back to amplify, not that much. See, it's trying to make it loud. It's like, no, we don't want to make it loud. Let's do it like 15. Okay, so that's good. Now we got that background noise we want to filter out.
Exactly.
So let's see, filter. This is what they call it, this classic filter. So, okay, so
And just so you know, I'm probably going to share this recorder with her so she'll know
go
how
right
to use
ahead.
it too. Thank you.
Okay, so let's just a little bit more amplify. Um, let's try a yeah. Need to reset that. Let's see. Okay. So instead of see if we can boost the low end here.
Ashley, are you following along on this too?
So I've got the graphic equalizer. We're gonna.
What was your question, Lisa? Am I
I'm just
following
asking if you're
along?
following around, if you're following along, are you picking up anything on this?
Yeah, I've been watching. I really like how you can do the spectrum color thing with it. That's kind of the one thing that I thought was really cool.
Yeah,
I'm trying to follow along as best as I can, but I'll probably rewatch this again
I
later
will
when I
multiple
actually have
times.
my stuff
Well, I'm
up.
sorry. I'm kind of, instead of giving a straightforward, I'm just jumping around because that's how I do these things. Is I just try to
It's trial and error.
well, yeah, just see what works.
No, it's definitely helpful, Michael. So thank you for
Yes,
being
and it's
willing to go back
definitely
through
helpful
this for
to
us.
actually watch you doing it without being distracted and trying to follow along
Oh,
on my
sure.
own. So when I can go at my own pace, I will definitely pull
Yeah.
this up as I'm doing it myself.
Okay, so you see, as I'm reducing the upper level
Yeah.
stuff, so we're getting.
Don't tell anyone is what I'm hearing.
You weren't supposed to tell anyone, Karen.
No, I want to hear.
I'm just
Shut up, Kyle.
Just joking.
But how do you know what hertz level that is being set at?
Oh, it's on it. One second, the graphic. 1 second. Go back to the graphic EQ. It's at the top.
Where?
Okay. Well, God, sorry. It helps if I probably that's. I keep forgetting every time I open a new thing. It should be there.
What are you looking at?
Graphic equalizer. Do you see the graphic
Yes,
equalizer?
I see that.
So you see the numbers at the top?
Yeah.
That's hertz.
Yes, I understand that. Which one are you looking at? I'm looking at 50 different ones. Which one are you looking at?
Oh, well, I'm not sure. So you got the graphic equalizer. So what I'm doing is, as you see, I'm taking the sliders down to 0
Yeah.
for like 2000 hertz
Yes,
and
I see that.
1.6. Okay. Yeah. So that, and then I'm boosting everything in the 20 to 40 hertz range. That's because that's the human voice is up in here. Human voice is above like.
Starts at about 80.
Yeah. Well, no, it's actually about 120, 125, 140. So it's like.
For males, for females, it's a little bit different, but it normally starts about 80.
Yeah. So this is so even if you whisper.
My question is, yes. I don't want a range that it's in. I want to know the exact number that it is. And I know that there's a program that will tell you the exact number that it is. I know that we've got one EVP, and Kerry told me when he used his program, and he's like, that is coming in at 6 hertz. I don't know how. I mean, other than scientifically, that has to be an EVP because it's not in the human voice range. That is what I'm looking for specifically.
Yeah.
I don't want a range that, it's somewhere between 0 and 60. I want to know where it's at in that range.
I tried looking there's some other stuff I've downloaded over the years, and just something trying to simply do that.
I don't know that Audacity can do that.
I bet you there's a plugin if we look for it. One second.
Bet you Kyle has a program that I know that can do it.
Who?
I mean, yeah, we do got the Wave Lab still working on getting it to work, but you should be able to also do it in Audacity. I mean, everything gives you kind of like a range, but you can narrow it down pretty well. Like looking at that spectrum thing.
So where are you at with looking at this
Okay.
and playing with it?
Okay. Well, I just did a, so go to the
I'll do it after he gets
Interesting.
this.
once again, plugins for Audacity. Let's see, plugin. So I just asked it, I just did a question, what plugins to check frequency. They're saying spectrogram. So, well, so we know the spectrogram view.
Yeah, if you go
That
into
shows
that,
us.
and then I think there's a way you can change the range that it looks at
Color
on.
pattern, yeah.
Click that button again. Where
So
you went to
right now
spectrum.
we're looking at everything between 0 and 80. I only want to look at things from like 0 to 80 and not 8,000.
Yeah, and
change
spectrogram
that?
settings. It should be up a little bit, down right there. And then change the max frequency down to like 2,000 or something.
Change it to like 200.
Yeah, you can change it to 200 and hit OK. All right. Yeah, so there it is. It is. I mean, it's spread out a little bit because you got 50. What is it? Decibel for whatever the range is. But each one of those big blocks is like 50, so you can kind of see that there's a lot, you know, between those 50s there.
So I know that the bulk of what is being said there is not being said in the human voice range. That is what I'm looking for.
Yeah. If it's a voice, you're seeing a voice. If it's a background noise, it'd be a background noise. But it wouldn't be in the human frequency range. But also,
yeah, that's my question. How do you know if it's a person whispering a block away, or if it's somebody yelling 2 blocks away from where you're at, or if it's an EVP of something where in the room that you're in?
Well, I don't think frequency changes based on distance. Frequency should be the same. It'd be your decibels, your amplitude that would be changed. So frequency, anything below the 100 should be either a background noise, mechanical, or an EVP, you know, something like that. Like the frequency will always not be in the human range. And then the loudness would change based on how far away it is.
Anyway, we're coming up on the 2 o'clock mark. So let me, I'm going to stop share there. Back to you, Kyle. But
thanks, Mike.
Sorry. Oh, no problem. I'm sorry. Well, I don't feel like, I mean, I've asked more questions. I'm just too rusty at it. We haven't had an investigation in this year. So
I am here to tell you that, Ashley, what have we done? Like 6 of them in the past couple months?
Well, what I wanted to know, we were originally looking at doing the Fort, trying to say the general's house. We went over to a preliminary. Yeah, Fort Crook. We did a preliminary. It seemed pretty promising, and they were welcoming us back, and then nothing ever happened. So, do we want to try touching base with them again? I don't know.
Yeah, we could probably do a follow up.
Yeah, because
I just kind of put my bubble is very, very small, so I'm just keeping things like 2 or 3 people, like tops, like 4 people at an investigation. I don't want to do something with a bunch of people while COVID is happening.
Okay, but yeah, that's. I mean, this place would could easily. I mean, we could have people there. It's large enough that we could have teams upstairs, mid range, and downstairs that wouldn't even meet if you didn't want to.
Yeah, or you could do a separate, smaller investigation too. We just set up different dates.
But anyway, but
all right, we'll follow up on that. Kyle, meetings are once a month now.
Yep. Yeah, the main meeting just once a month is because that's what I'm doing for MUFON.
Excuse me.
But these are reoccurring meetings, so like if we wanted to do like another meeting on another weekend, I think you should just be able to use the code and anybody can like meet up, you know.
Okay. Well,
doesn't the host need to authorize it first?
Yeah, the host has to have people come.
I don't think so. You guys joined before I got here. I don't think I authorized anything.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, and then Lisa, I'll send you that the other book, but the Weezer Field Guide was interesting. It's a good basic thing you want in your collection. But the one that really astounded me is that the Encyclopedia of the Unexplained, I think it's called. I'll send it out. I should post it on the website. Anyway, I got to go. You guys have a good one. And yeah,
When
Lisa,
if you get a chance, go on that YouTube page that I linked on there. And
Yeah.
I mean, like if you want to get up to speed, like if you want to
yes, the
work
Carolyn
on any
Evans.
of this Nevin stuff with us, like literal, it's all
Yeah.
in there. What
I
we've
need-
done, what we asked, what we answered.
Yeah, I'm rustier than I thought at this stuff, so I need to get back into because it used to be I'd whip through that thing and have stuff done with the audio, and it's like, wow, I haven't touched this since before Thanksgiving. So, alrighty, wait, you guys have a good one. Bye.
You
All
should-
right, yep.
Bye.
See you.
Nice to see everybody. Bye.
Yep. Thanks for coming by.
Take care,
Are
Karen.
we done now, Kyle? Are you gonna talk still? I guess we're done.
I mean, I could, I don't go over it again next time. I don't know.
I just want to know where you're at with the program.
Oh, yeah, I just have to, I don't know. I got it to work on my main computer, but then I tried it on my laptop and it didn't work. So I don't know what the issue is. And
Basically, what I want to try to do is just see if I can get it loaded, see if I can get it on my computer, and then see if I can make a copy from like one zip drive to another zip drive so I can have a copy of the key code. And if that doesn't work, then as long as I have the main program loaded on my computer, I'll order my own damn key code because I know I can order one on Amazon for like 27 bucks.
well, that's the authenticator. So this little thing is just the authenticator, and you gotta buy the $500 license to put on the authenticator. So that's like,
I understand that, but if I can make a copy of the $500 program, I will buy my own authenticator for $27.
the $500 pro. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still working on it, but like I got the whole
I won't know
program.
that until I have it in my hands and play with it.
I got the whole program, and it's on a whole hard drive, right? A hard drive for the thing. So
Okay.
we can just plug this in. That's got the whole program, and it's got the license on it. But you can't use this without the authenticator. And I don't know if you can put another code on another authenticator. I don't think that's like what they want. But yeah, like I said, I can get it to work on one computer, but even with everything put together, it doesn't work on another computer. So I don't know if another authenticator will help the problem, or if I could just do something else to make it work. Still working on that. But yeah, once that gets figured out, should be good to go. That's where I'm at. Anything else?
I didn't know if it was like, okay, this is the key that makes the program work, and then you can go to this website and download the program. So once the once the program's on your computer, then you can plug in this chip to make the program work. That's what I'm confused about. And
Yeah, I'm
it's
still.
like
Yeah, I'm
5
not
years that
exactly
I've
sure.
been waiting to get my hands on this program.
Yeah, it's not. They're definitely doing something different from other programs. That's about all I've identified so far. Because like normally you can just download the program and you put your license key in and it works. This one, for some reason, you need that little thing, and it downloads something onto your computer, and then when you have the software, it uses that key to access it.
But with that said, I know for a fact that because of the Consumer Protection Act, that once you purchase a program, you can put it on any and all of your own personal devices. So it's not a program that can only be loaded on one computer, because if that computer dies, you by law do not have to repurchase that program. You can put that program on another computer. I know for a fact that is the law. So knowing that is the law, we should be able to use that on any computer once you have all the pieces.
Yeah, you should.
And I also know that, is it just a matter of like, which thing do I need to have plugged in to make it work?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, if I've got 60 hours to invest in a 10-minute video that I have made like literally 30 of since October, I've got time to play with it.
Okay, so you want to play with it?
I would love to play with it.
I'll get it to you somehow.
Or I can come and pick it up from you at some point.
Yeah.
I can pick it up today and take it over to Lisa because I have jelly that I'm going to drop off to her after I go grocery shopping. That's
If
what you
and
guys
when you do that,
do.
Ashley, bring that disc and I will copy that your dad's thing.
I don't have it.
Go
I
get
gave
it.
the disc back to my mom.
Get
I
it.
might be able to throw it on a flash drive though, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can throw it on a
If you
hard
can
drive.
put the actual, if you can put the actual file on a flash drive, I have spindles full of discs. I can burn as many copies that you want.
Yeah.
Just make sure that it's like when you plug in the flash drive, make sure that you can play it off the flash drive. Make sure that that is what you've copied onto the flash drive, because what you emailed me is not the same thing that what you're playing it off of.
Yeah, no, that's just all I got. So yeah, I don't know. I'll try and just see if it works or not. Throw it
Whatever
on.
file that you play it off of, copy that entire file over to the flash drive.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'll show you here. I'll just show on my screen what it looks like. Hold on. Okay. On my screen, it looks like this. Do you see this F? That's all I got. And then I have open. That's it.
Hold on, I don't see what you're doing.
Can you see it now?
Okay.
That's all it is.
That's a shortcut.
And I can hit open.
No, that's a shortcut.
No, I don't know. That's all I have.
That's not a
Okay,
shortcut.
wait a minute. It's not a shortcut. You're right. Okay.
No, that's all I copied over.
Right mouse click and go to properties. Let me see what the properties are. Yeah, see, the type of file is an application. It's an exe file. And when I play that, I can't play that on mine because that's what you sent me.
Yeah, I have no idea how to change any of this shit.
Right click it and hit open with. You know what program it opens with? Exit out of that. Yeah.
It's just
you
open.
don't have an open.
No idea what it opens with.
You know what program it uses it?
No, I don't know. It's from 2004. We paid someone to make this disc, so I don't know.
Right click, go to properties again.
It's Micromedia Flash
script,
Player.
yeah, that's what you need. You need Macro Media Flash Player 7.0.
Well, that's what you need to play it, not what. That's not the actual file name that will copy over to a.
Yeah, she sent you the file, so you need that program to like run it, right?
I should be able to run it with whatever program that I'm using.
No, not necessarily.
Run it with Windows 95, 98, XP.
No, you don't need to do compatibility. No.
Okay, I just need to know the program. What's the program name again?
Macro Media Flash Player.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a free program.
I'll try it again. I might be able to do it then.
Shockwave Flash.
Yeah, some files, Flash players, you have to have like a certain Flash program to open it. I don't know.
I'm just saying that may not be something that I can copy onto a disk. But if I have the original disk, I can copy the actual disk.
Gotcha. I'm actually run and grab it then sometime this week. I don't know. Okay, well. What's next, guys?
Well, cool stuff.
Yep. Kyle, when can I come by to grab that from you?
Whenever.
Banner Bros do. All right. I'm just finishing up my grocery list and laundry, and then I'll just do that real quick. Yep.
All right, I'm downloading.
Yes, I'll see you guys within like an hour.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, bye.
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 Yeah, bye. Have fun with the software.
I'll let you know how it goes.